Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Uber Eats video. If you've seen my last video, I did DoorDash because so many of y'all leaving in my comments, you need to try DoorDash, they pay more. Well, I did it for you guys, so there you go. I won't be driving for them anymore. I'll leave that video link down below in case you missed it, but today we're back to Uber and I just turned the app on. Hold up. Alright, so this order's from IHOP, but it's telling me 19 minutes total. That's new. So instead of showing me how far the customer is, like it normally does, it told me it's a 19-minute total. I know there was a update on the app. Okay, so things are going to be looking a little different for me today. I'm right across the street from IHOP. Had to get my Starbucks. Alright, so I got Amy's order and it's in a very, very big bag. Now, in my last Uber video, I got a comment about a guy was saying like he doesn't trust people that deliver the food because you don't know what happens in the car between the restaurant and the house. And I was like, well, why don't you order from places where you know package the food very well and like staple the bag closed, then you know they're not getting into your food. Don't order from places like IHOP because I could clearly open one of those containers. Like, they don't package it the best, but other places do. So you just, if you don't feel comfortable ordering food, you just gotta know who you're ordering from and how they package the food. It's easy as that. So it's saying she is 8 minutes away, and I just want to say it's 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. Let me finish my intro. I got this order as soon as I turned the app on. So we are in the middle of this whole quarantine thing and I'm out here delivering food. My husband's job is closed, so this is our only income right now, that and what I make from YouTube. So this is our only income. Food is a necessity, and we're both delivering for Uber at the time being. Oh, and I want to add that there is like nobody on the road and it's raining. See all the raindrops? It's like sprinkling. I hope it doesn't get worse, but I don't watch the news enough to know if it's actually gonna get worse or is this all it is. So I guess we'll just find out. I've never delivered in the pouring rain before. Alright, that order is dropped off. I got an order instantly when I said that was dropped off. I got another order right down the street. That was a leave at door order, and y'all warned me that with this new app update that we have to take pictures of the food on the doorstep, which is what I've been doing anyways. But y'all said we have to start sending it in, but it didn't like prompt me to like send the picture in or anything. It was just a normal say it's delivered. So I'm gonna be putting the amounts on the screen because I feel like that's just easy for everyone, and because the tips come in a delay. Alright, I got the order and I'm like halfway to the customer. I will say, like, the only good thing coming out of like the restaurant eating in being closed is that I don't have to wait long, if wait at all, for these orders to be made. Like, they're 99% of the time already made, sitting there when I walk up. So I mean, alright, so that is dropped off and he like ran out the door and grabbed the food. He gave me $2 and he said, here's a little extra tip. And yeah, he grabbed the food and like ran back in. I don't know if he was just starving or he didn't want to be outside. I mean, it's sprinkling. Oh, that was weird. Alright, so I got my next order at IHOP, which is 2 minutes away. It says, yeah, right down the street. Linda. It looks like she's getting a pretty big order. Alright, I got the order. Like, look at the setup though. They got tables up there and then numbers, and she told me to wait in my car and she's gonna bring it to me. So that's what she just did. That was cool. They're like getting serious about distance. She's like, you wait in your car, I'll bring it right out to you. So she's only 5 minutes away, and it says leave at door. All right, that order is dropped off. I left it on her porch, and I had to make a U-turn. And as I was doing that, I seen her like pop out and grab the bag. So I passed my friend's house, and it just made me so sad. Yeah, Mary, if you're watching this, I miss you. I just passed your house and I miss you. So I just got an order offer from McDonald's, and it wasn't this McDonald's like right in front of me. It was 10 minutes away, so I declined it. I guess I'm in a bad area because all the plazas around me, I don't think any of them deliver with Uber, so I think I'm in a bad area. I'm gonna chill at this one McDonald's for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna head to a different part of town that has more restaurants that deliver with Uber. I'm using hand sanitizer in between every order. Every time I touch something, I use hand sanitizer, especially when I get back in my car. I don't want to touch my car until I use the hand sanitizer. And I'm jamming to music. I'm a very positive person, and I don't want to be like, oh, this is such a sad time. It is, but we also need like positivity. And my goal is for that my videos like bring you some type of mind escape, I guess, because that's what happens like when I watch YouTube videos and I'm just like sucked into it, and I'm just watching and I forget everything going on for a few minutes. And I mean, that's my goal for you guys. That's my goal for my videos. If I could help ease your mind just for a few minutes, like, that's awesome. Because like I said, I don't think this is a good pickup, like Uber Eats area to be waiting. So yeah, it's only 4 minutes away. All right, I got the goods. That took well over 10 minutes of standing there waiting for the food. There was like 10 of us all spread out in the parking lot, and they were bringing the orders out as they were ready, and it was a very slow process. But I'd rather wait 10 minutes like at the restaurant other than drive 10 minutes away to pick up that McDonald's order, if that makes sense. Like, because waiting there doesn't use up gas. It says she is 10 minutes away, and she says to deliver it to door like normal. All right, so that's dropped off. Right before I got there, she messaged me that I could just leave it on the porch, so I said okay. And I left it on the porch. I had to do a little turn around and come back, and when I was driving back by, they're all waving like that. I'm like, have a good day. They were so happy to get their food. That makes me so happy. Like, that's why I'm out here. Well, and the money, but that's why I'm out here doing this. It makes me feel so good. All right, I got that order. I waited maybe 5 minutes, but they let me wait inside, and she's asking me like how it's been going, and I said it's very busy today, and I think the rain's helping that out. But she said like they're even slower today, and she thinks it's because of the rain, because nobody's like coming in to get food to go. So this order is 10 minutes away, and she says to leave at front door. All right, that one is dropped off. There is so many squirrels out. I don't know if I'm just noticing them more, or they're more out because there's less people out, less people driving, but there are so many squirrels, and they're like running across the street, being reckless, living their best life. All right, but yeah, that one is dropped off. I don't know if I said that. I got another order instantly. It's at a bakery I've never heard of, Rollo's Bakery, and that is 2 minutes right outside their neighborhood, so that's very convenient. I don't really know this area that I'm in, so that's convenient. All right, so I picked up that order, and it was at a little teeny tiny bakery inside of a plaza, and there's like a fresh market, and there is a this smells. There is a very long line, I thought that's where I was needing to go. Like, that was the bakery, and I was like, I'm getting out of this order. I don't want to walk by all those people. But it's like all the way over here, so we're good. That's a long line though. So this order is only 3 minutes away from me, and it says to leave at front door. Why do people like say leave at front door, like as opposed to your back door? All right, we got an order.
Head to your pickup at Five Guys FL 106022 Winthrop Town Center ABE.
Wow, that was long. So I got an order from Five Guys. I was already sitting here outside of Five Guys and Moe's. It was pouring like so bad. I was like, I don't mind if I don't get an order for a while, but it's kind of lightened up a little bit. So I'll walk in this, but it was like pouring. Like, I did not want to get out. If I didn't have to get out of the car, like, I wouldn't. But I just got this order. Yeah, so it's 12:20 and I can't see my amount, but I'm doing pretty good. I've been consistently back to back to back, and it seems like people are tipping. Like, as I see the tips come through, I'm like, dang, I feel like people are tipping way better than before. Like, they're really showing their appreciation here with these tips, and it is very appreciated. Alright, so I got my next order from Five Guys. I had to wait, but I always have to wait when I go to Five Guys. And they are 5 minutes away. Leave at door. They say on mat that says hello. So the mat that says hello, I gotta leave it on the mat. I got a little wet. Bag got a little wet. We got a little wet. We're good though. Alright, so that is dropped off. Like, as soon as I got to the gate, he messaged me the code, and then he said, like, make a left. It's this building. My door's on this side. So he was like very precise on telling me where to go, which is nice because me and apartments don't get along. I think I'm gonna take a little break because I'm gonna eat lunch and like use the bathroom, all that good stuff. Normally I use the bathroom when I pick up orders in restaurants, but you can't do that because most places you can't even go in. And so I'm gonna have to go to like a gas station, do all that, and find some food because I'm getting hungry. It's almost 1 and I'm getting hungry. Alright, it is 1:26 now. I'm back from my lunch break. I had a phone call with my husband and my kids, and that's kind of what took so long. But I just logged on and I got a double order right across the street at Chipotle. Yep, 2 orders. So they... Alright, I got both orders. They are pretty heavy. And the first order says leave at door, but they say at ER ramp, give to staff inside. So I'm going to a hospital. Alright, those 2 are dropped off. It was really quick. I thought the other one was going to be farther than it was, but it wasn't. The first one was at Tampa General Hospital, like the emergency room, and I didn't want to get in anyone's way. I mean, it was completely dead. Like, it was a ghost town there, but I was so afraid like an ambulance was going to zoom up and I was going to be in their way or something. Because they told me to give it to the people at the desk right at the ER, right outside the emergency. So I was like, I don't even want to be in here. So yeah, those were easy drop-offs. And then before I could drop the second one off, I got another order, which is right at Panda Express where I'm parked. I was just like seeing her name and all that. So I'm gonna go get this order. Alright, that one is dropped off. She wanted me to knock on the door. She put in her thing, knock on the door. And it's a apartment complex, so the guy in front of me putting the code in, he clearly was like delivering food, but his code was not working. So he went up a little bit and I put my code in and it went through, and he's like, thank you. So yeah, and then I had to like squeeze between 2 cars to get up to her door, and my butt slid across the car. So now my butt's wet. All right, Capital Taco, 17 minutes total. Dang, they were right there. So I got the order. It smells so freaking good. And like I said, it's 3 minutes away. He says leave at door, please. I'm gonna be at this light. Trying to get out for a minute, but so I take these $3-ish orders just because like the tips, like I see these tips coming through and they are worth it. All right, I just dropped that order off and oh my god, it smells so good. Like I need to eat there soon. But I got an order instantly when I dropped that off at Applebee's and I'm already here, but look at their sign. So if you need TP, we got you. Every 12 pack of beer gets free toilet paper and there's little toilet paper rolls on it. Like really? All right, that order is dropped off. I got another order at Ford's garage and I pull up and this is what I see. There's like letters on the table and then it says to call the number and they'll bring the food out to me. So okay, change of plans. I didn't have to call. She said she's seen me arrive on the tablet, the Uber Eats tablet. So got the order, got the drink. This one is 11 minutes away. Wait in car, lot 3. All right, let's do it. So that order is dropped off. It was in a trailer park, which is why it said like lot number and he told me to wait in my car. But it brought me to like the back of the trailer park and then there's a huge building. It looked like a warehouse and that's where the square said to go. That's where the red square was, but the blue line told me to turn right. So I'm sitting there for a minute. I'm like, well, which one? And then like a ghost showed up at my window and there was a dude. He's like, hey, you like passed my house back there. And I'm like, I showed him my phone. I was like, it's telling me to go over there and over there. And he's like, oh, I don't know. So I gave him the food and he like went back real quick. Yeah. I forgot to give him the drink. I think this is Pepsi. I don't drink soda, so I mean, I'm not gonna drink it anyways, but I feel so bad. I got all the way back to my side of town because it was, I think I showed you, it was 12 minutes. But it was like way that way into Tampa and I don't want to be over there. So I came way this way to my side of town and then I looked down and I'm like, oh my god, that's the first time I ever forgot to give somebody their drink. I feel so bad. Like, if I could have went back and give it to him, I would, but I don't even know which like place was his, so I couldn't. Even if I wanted to, I feel so bad. But I know, so it's 4 o'clock now. I know I'm over $100. Some tips didn't go through. I doubt that dude's gonna tip. I feel so bad. Yeah, so I'll just put on the screen what I made at the end of all this, and because I know some tips haven't came through yet. I'm missing like 3, I think. Yeah, well, including it, so we'll see if he tips. I just had to end it on that note, huh? Now I feel so bad, but I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. I know this was a very long video. I've been driving for 7 hours and I took that like 30-40 minute break, lunch break, whatever you want to call it. Usually I don't do that, so it was actually like 6.5 hours and it says 100. See, it says 100. So I mean, that's cool. I feel like even these $3 or $4 trips, I feel like people are just tipping way more just because of what's going on and because of it's raining. Like, it's pouring right now, so people just want to tip more, which is nice. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for hanging out with me and I will catch you guys in my next video.